What's up, guys? So we're back for another video, and in this video, we are going to give you things that you should require of your mates. Now, that could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your life partner.
Friendships too,
Oh,
but that's a whole nother
that's a whole nother
story.
video. Whoever it is, we're gonna give you some tips on what you should require of them
Some
because honestly,
bullshit.
you're not gonna be happy if you don't set a certain standard and
Right.
require for them to meet it.
And sometimes you might have to change the motherfuckers. Cause you will
How
grow.
many days do it take
27?
to change a habit, honey?
What? And I say overnight. But around my
You say overnight.
yes, if you want something to change, you can make that shit change in a blink of an eye. Whatever you want, you can make happen. It don't take 27 days. So with that being said, moving forward, I would say what I look for in a mate would be I like the financial savvy. I also like stability that all goes into one. I would say someone who has integrity, um, like and integrity and put you first, like before everybody and
Makes you a
everything.
priority.
Make you priority. Period. Um, I would also say someone you can see yourself building with. Like if you can, you know what? Let me stop saying see yourself build with somebody because I feel like you can see yourself building with somebody. That don't necessarily mean that you
They're
gonna build
good.
with
Yeah,
somebody.
exactly.
Yeah, people die with potential.
Right. So, period. Sex drive, a high sex drive, 4, and then number 5. And then I want someone that's adventurous. Like I don't want a boring person. Like I want somebody who want to get out and do shit and don't be like stuck in their own way. So yeah, and that wraps to me. Some of this stuff I have to just bullet. That communication. That's for as a okay. That's relationship. We're doing just that mate. So okay, I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah, cause looks we can go buy your body.
Period.
Yeah, so I don't really care about how you look. We can go make some shit happen with that. Your face, we can't change too much, so I do require a certain level of attraction.
No, because people getting like nose jobs and all that shit every day. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, keep it
And
at
fillers in
the
their
first
face
one.
to change the whole shape. Your face too.
Yeah, I don't really care about
It
yeah.
can change a lot of shit.
Yeah, I don't really care
Give
about
you a
any of
jawline.
that. Matter of fact, don't have any of that done.
On the face,
No, I'd rather just see you natural with your
And
big
then go
fat
from
Michael
there.
Jackson nose.
and then go from there.
Yeah. You next requirements. Period.
My
Right.
requirements are the same for people, period. I mean, I don't give a damn if it's a friend or if it's a lover. We have to have respect for themselves. I'm not really big on money, but I would rather you be doing something. I don't give a fuck if it's like working at McDonald's, but you need to have some drive and some push about yourself because people are out here dating motherfuckers that don't have jobs, period. So I feel like you should be just doing something and not just be waiting around. I don't really have much. I just really want somebody that's actually very genuine because a lot of people like the glitz and the glamour, but they're not getting a lot of genuineness. So I like people that are honest. And yeah, just tell me what you want. I don't really have 5 because I just like people to be genuine. If you be genuine, then you don't need anything else.
Okay. Well,
Genuine is good.
I definitely have 5. I have more than 5, but we can just start with the.
We want the short stick.
So one, I need somebody that comes from a upbringing of stability. Period. That's one of my first requirements. I look at where you come from because that gives you a lot of insight into somebody, who they are. Now, is this necessarily a requirement? It's more like a preference. I just really pay attention to where people come from, the type of environments that they're born in, and that they go through so that I can know how they're going to treat me. One. My second thing is personal appearance. I really feel like hygiene and, you know, just being like well kempt. You don't have to be like the fashion person, but as long as you maintain your hygiene and wear new clothes, fresh drawers, fresh, because honestly,
Wear new clothes.
yeah, because honestly, some people have an issue with hygiene. They could be the most whatever, have a lot of money, whatever. People really have issues with hygiene. I've met people with like yellow stuff like all on their teeth. Like, I need you to have like really clean teeth, and that's just some shit I can't play about. My third thing will be someone that can communicate. Okay. I'm a big on communication. I'm big on communicating with people, and I do understand that a lot of people don't know how to communicate. So often I find myself dumbing myself down or just like trying to brush a lot of things off. But in like a relationship, I need somebody that can communicate because things can get really heated. I don't let myself get heated with people, but it tends to get heated with somebody that you're in a relationship with. I definitely need somebody that can communicate, because if you're just listening to respond instead of listening to understand what I'm saying or to understand my intent or where I'm coming from, it's always going to be a problem. Especially if you have like a partner that's always defensive or some shit like that. That's a big pet peeve of mine, somebody that gets defensive all the fucking time. Especially if I'm just asking you, where'd you go last night? And you feel like a bitch is clocking you, a bitch is telling you what to do. I done been in situations like that. So that's one thing, somebody that can communicate. Other thing would be somebody with some ambition. I'm very like ambitious, even though I don't always act immediately on things. I plan out a lot of things, and sometimes I'm able to achieve my goals. Obviously, I have a lot of goals I still want to achieve, but people can get really intimidated by that. So for like a partner, I definitely need somebody that's like motivated, ambitious, has goals, things that they want to work on, and like are actively working towards them, because otherwise it's going to consistently be a problem. I find that to be true. And I think the last thing that I look for in a partner for sure is somebody that makes me a priority for sure. Like if I feel I've been in relationships where I spent a lot of time with my partner, like probably every day, and situations where it was kind of like a weekly thing. We would get together, go out to eat, whatever. He was like actually in med school, so we really didn't spend as much time together. It can go either way, but it's not they're making you a priority. Obviously, if somebody has classes and exams and clinicals and shit to do, I do understand that they're not going to be able to, make me a priority over everything. But just generally somebody that is going to say, oh, when Sheila calls, I'm going to answer the phone. Because a lot of times people don't answer the phone. I don't want to text back. I need you to answer the phone.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So just somebody that just consistently makes you priority, makes me a priority in a situation. I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
You see, money was not on my list. Because I cut it back.
Mine wasn't either. I said financially savvy.
I can teach somebody that, me having like a financial background.
You can have a little money and
financial.
twerk that little money if you're financially, if you know doing your finances. So
I don't mind teaching somebody,
because
there's some people that make a lot of money but still are not financially savvy, and still damn near broke. So I can teach somebody how to budget, and as long as they have something coming in, I can teach somebody how to make some money.
You don't have to have a long list of things, because we're not going to find that perfect person with all the things on a list.
Ever.
But you need to find your basic things that it will take for you to get through your day. Peacefully. And capitalize off those, because all that riff-raff in between shit will come. All that, how a person dress, or what a kind of car a person drives. Like a person might be able to go get whatever they want to drive, but that's just not where they are mentally. So you'll be losing out on something based on what somebody's driving. Like stuff like that be fucking a lot of people off. If you in something, get the fuck out of it. Period. And stop making everybody's life miserable with yours.
The wrong partner can really have somebody's whole aura fucked up.
And they don't even be them. Be themselves. So that's about it.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys in another video. Okay. Bye.